Hello everyone, good morning. So now we are continuing our discussion on this project, and now my role is I'll be playing the role as your consultant or as the senior tech lead for you people. Now I'll be taking the help of Miro, okay, one of the tools which is good for diagram and others. Okay, let me continue. This is also one of the things you people have to think immediately when I sign up. This is also an example of the welcome itself. When I sign up, they will send a welcome email. Exactly, that is what we are trying. So there are some questions. If you want, you can continue. Which product? Tell us about your team. We are a marketing team. What kind of work do you do? Product management, sales, research, design, operations, engineering, development. I'll do marketing. What is your role here? I'm an executive, individual contractor, freelancer. So now I'll do it. Have you ever used Miro before? Some of the questions. No, it's first time. I'm using it for my first time. What is your company size? It is now let me do this. I'll skip all these things. I'll be directly into journey mapping, something like this. If you want task map, I want to start from scratch. Now, as a project lead for you people, what I understand from my client, Chandra, who gave me a use case of it, right? So according to these, I am trying to design what he said. So he mentioned that it is a website signing up. It is a website sign. That's what it's was been said. So I'm trying to plan the project. Website sign up. From when they sign up from the website, it is stored in their database. Stored in database. It is stored in their database. And if I find any missing information, I'll be asking these questions to my client. Okay. So website, and it is stored in their database. That's what it is being said. So let me draw this line. Okay. Should be the other way. So this is one component. From the website, it is stored in their database. And now comes SFMC. How do we get data into SFMC? How do we get data into SFMC? They have clearly mentioned that this database will be generating a file. They might do it however they want it. File will be provided. Question is where? Question is where? I need to have the answer for this question from the team. That is from the, so they will generate a file. Okay, file will be provided. I am having this question where it will be provided. Then only I should bring it into SFMC. So from this file, I will import it into Marketing Cloud Data Actions. So we should decide how to import it. Import into data extension. Data extension. Okay. There are a lot of questions which is popping up. A lot of questions which are popping up. What is the subscriber key? They might know it, they might not know it. What is the volume of data we can expect from the file? What is the format of the file? Format of the file, is it a text? Example, is it a text file or is it a CSV file? Because these are the only two supported one in Marketing Cloud. So these are the questions what I have. What is the subscriber key? What is the volume of data we can expect from the file? Okay, very important. We should know at least. File, will it contain all data or only data which is new? Okay, this is the question. When they give the file, will they giving all the file? Can we expect the duplicate registration? Are they allowing it? Can we expect the duplicate registration? Can we get the timestamp in the file? Example, registration or sign up date. If I get more questions, I'll be asking, okay, to my client. So these are the questions what I have around the file. What is the subscriber key? What is the volume of the data we can expect from the file? They should answer all these questions. Okay, then only we can keep moving. So now, let's see what is the answer we get it from my client, which when we discuss next. So these are the questions. As I mentioned, I'm not sure. Now, the process on SFMC will be dependent on all these things. Okay, there is one more question. Can we expect the file every day at a specific time? Are you planning to use Salesforce CRM in future? Are you planning to send SMS in future using SFMC? Okay, these are some additional questions. As and when I get questions, I will be asking you. Project just cannot go and just implement it. Are you planning to use Salesforce CRM in future? Are you planning to use to send SMS in future using SFMC? And what is the subscriber key? It has already been questioned. Are you planning to integrate website to SFMC directly or MuleSoft in future? These are some additional questions. As and when I get questions, I'll be putting it here. So this is what I have now. It's purely SFMC. So this is only one simple example. So we cannot just go and then complete this project without having questions and answers for this one. Website sign up stored in database. That is very clear. They will give the file, but a lot of questions which came across, I'm asking you. Now I will be separately working on SFMC. Let's go with assumptions. Some assumptions initially, and then we need to plan more. Okay. Now let's think about SFMC. Think about SFMC. We need to keep modifying this. Probably 2 to 3 days we will be spending only on planning, only on discussions, only on thinking, okay, what could be done better, what best approach we can take. And later they have mentioned that they want to send 4 emails and many things. 4 emails, 4 different contents. That is the answer. Now coming to SFMC. So what do we need? So we need to have a data extension. Right? We need to have. So with respect to this, so let me go to this. What do we need in SFMC to make it happen? We need data extension. Question number 2, subscriber key format. Subscriber key format. Okay. We need all these things. Fields in data extension. Okay. We need as and when I get it. So I'll keep moving. So data extension, subscriber key format, fields in data extension. So what are the fields do we need for this project? For this project, okay? I'm not talking about anything else. I'm talking about this project. So these are some of the questions what is coming to my mind. So along with this, I'll be planning to give you people a picture on what all the things we need. So since this is the project which is brand new in SFMC and they are using it SFMC for the first time, as an architect, I would suggest them to create a master table. Okay. Data extension. Let us call it as master. Fields. Key is the first field. As they mentioned, they provide the email address, first name, go with last name. Is it enough? No. Why? The reason behind that one is we need to have a timestamp. Always a best practice to have a timestamp. Key, email, first name, last name. You can call it as created date, modified date. Try to have a timestamp as a best practice, not always, but better to have it. Now, created date, modified date will not be a sign up date. Sign up date should be provided by their file. We are not signing it up, right? We want the sign up date from them. Key, email, first name, last name, they might collect more information in future, like what is your interest, gender. Let's see whether they want to do it in future. For now, key, email. Now the question is key. What is key? This key will be used as our send relationship or subscriber key to be used in all subscribers. In turn, it will be used as contact key in all contacts. So this is our data extension. They mention clearly they will give the email, first name, and last name. Now the question is, how do we generate this? SFMC will not generate any kind of a key within it except a contact ID or a subscriber ID, which is always a number. Key is a unique identifier. And since I am the architect of this, I will talk to the client and this will be the format of it. It will start with date and it will be 3 letters of the month. Then comes, sorry, date, month, year, underscore, and it will be having the first half of the email. Okay, this is the format what we want to follow. And very clearly it should be email before at. Anything which is before at should be We need to plan how to use this. Rest of the things we'll decide how to go with it. So this is our master table. Key, we should type it, create it, or we should write a code. We will plan it across. Email is email, first name, last name, created date, modified. Now the question is whether they'll be having a mandatory field in their data extension, that is the website. First name and last name, is it mandatory or is it optional? Created date, modified date, and we are expecting the sign up date from them. If they don't provide the sign up date, probably we need to plan to have this. So created date, modified date, we can use created date itself if they are not providing us the sign up date. Sign up date, I will not suggest to keep it in marketing cloud, it has to be. And remember, very important point which I want to discuss is system. This is very important point to remember in SFMC. SFMC, when you have SFMC, SFMC, SFMC will never get data directly. 99% of them, always SFMC is not source of truth with respect to data. SFMC will get information from website. SFMC will get information from CRM. SFMC might get data from point of sale. Always, SFMC will not be the source of truth. Data comes from different pieces. So, source of truth is not SFMC. So, you might get data from website. You might get data from CRM or from Salesforce CRM, any CRM. You might get data from CRM like Salesforce. You might get data from point of sale. How? That is what we need to decide. So always remember, SFMC will not get data directly. It should be from your CRM or from your point of sale. It will be website, it will be file, it will be integrated somewhere. So this is what we should keep in mind. SFMC is not the one which is source of truth. It will get it from website, CRM, point of sale, or any other integrations. So any other integrations. So you have to integrate for sure, or it might be any other, or it might be a legacy database that you're getting. So these are very important things to remember. Now we have to plan it around each one of the components. Initially, the steps have to be defined for this project. For this project. This is the data extension which we will be building. Okay. So with this is a very simple discussion, and as you people have seen, we had a couple of questions around the file itself, which we need to take to our client. We need to discuss with the client. Once they come up with the answer, so they have mentioned they will plan, and I have already questioned them. Are you people planning to use Salesforce CRM in future? Are you people are planning to integrate it with SFMC directly? How are we doing it? But all of those things will be dependent on this key. This is the defined key by Chandra Prasad, which might be accepted by the client, which might not be accepted by the client. We will check with them and then we'll keep moving with that. So this is just a glimpse of the project, what we are starting. The project is the welcome sign up, whatever you want to call it. Good. There are a couple of more questions which we might get. This is how you should start thinking when you're doing a project. This is a simple one which we are picking it up. We might have more projects coming and more projects to think about, which we will do as and when we progress. Thank you very much.